Oh,
That's the
so what
one.
did happen?
Oh, fucking! You know how my mom keeps unplugging my internet and stuff?
Oh, so that okay.
No, 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 no. That's actually not it. She didn't unplug my
Oh,
internet this time, but
well,
she
then
did
why did you
fuck up
open
my
up with that?
wire.
Oh,
She fucked up my
is it
wire.
like
That's why.
is it like ripped or teared
Um, the
like that?
little plastic piece is broken.
Are you telling me we have to get a
So
new
it
wire?
it connects every once in a while, and then it just stops. But it won't happen again
So,
because I have this USB adapter.
Okay, well, even then, like, you still need wired internet because if it's bouncing off, if it's disconnecting wiredly and then reconnecting again, it's still gonna like, you're still gonna disconnect. So we're gonna need to get you a new wire. We'll do that later.
Mm.
In general, it's not good. You're gonna have that thing where you're just gonna be gone for a while, and then it's gonna take like a minute to connect right
Yeah, that's
again.
exactly what it's gonna be. So,
So we're gonna need to
I
fix
gotta,
that.
I gotta fix it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll fix it in a bit. We'll just buy a new wire. How long is your current wire? Actually, I don't even know.
It was 15 feet, and you complained that it wasn't long enough. But it's like has plenty of slack and everything. That's the only reason why I
Nah.
remember is because you kept complaining 15 feet's not long
Yeah.
enough. Get a 50 feet one, and it's like 50
Okay,
feet's way too long.
we'll get one that's a little longer.
Like 20, I think. I think that'd probably be
Yeah,
better.
20 would be
Cause
perfect then.
fucking broke it because she yanked on it.
It'll-
I
That's why I
know.
wish you keep fucking tugging on it. Ah!
Wait, is it
I
that
kept
thing
telling
where
her
you're
too.
supposed to like clamp down and then pull? Is that
Yeah,
part
it
broke?
is. That's the part that's
Okay.
broken.
Yeah, yanking on it. Yeah, no, that's a no go.
Uh, if she sees me, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I had to buy this internet wire because you tugged it too much. Got him. Destroyed.
Yeah, you got her, Larry.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did.
Let's wait, I think, just a little while longer for Silver to join us. Then we can.
If you want, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Fuck though, dude.
Echo
This
said
art-
no, right? Echo said he wasn't doing it today?
Yeah,
he
Echo's-
he was at work, right?
yep. Thing happened.
There you go. He probably just got back to his hotel room or something. TwitchCon's going around, and there's a lot of douchebags walking around my neighborhood holding up their holding up their cameras. Yeah, I'm just here at TwitchCon, just and it's just like, okay.
A lot of streamers I actually know went to TwitchCon.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of people that went
It's
to
a lot of
Twitch,
people.
like-
It's like a business.
It's the easiest
place.
place. It's the easiest place to meet your fans.
I
This
think
is all
it's
set up for you.
I think it's people who just want business advice on how to do well on Twitch. You know,
Yeah, and that.
it's like
yeah,
Does seem more like a networking event.
yeah,
it's a
like more like that.
networking event. What am I listening
There's like
to?
a lot of people streaming, like in the Starbucks or in the fucking subway I just went to, and it's like, okay,
Oh no, John,
you don't need to stream your Subway creation meal.
John's been having fun with it.
Is he fucking with people?
Like he got all the people to say extra thick. He got like 15
Oh.
people to all say it at the same time, and he like sold these bags of chips. It's like it's purple, like Twitch. She gets some chips. He's
Not
having
so
fun with all the
proud.
people. And this was at
I
3
mean-
a.m. or 1 a.m.
Well, I'm glad he's having fun. I'm not. I'm definitely not gonna. I probably will. Who am I kidding?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people around. Not fun. There's no parking.
I bet
That's
there's
the-
absolutely no parking.
That's what
It's-
everyone's gonna be angry
It's not
about.
as bad as the Grand Prix, but it's still pretty fucking bad.
That'd
Grand
be
Prix.
cool.
Grand Prix is so fucking bad. Grand Prix was disgusting.
I love how like any other day it's all like I love living in my house, but as soon as the Grand Prix comes, it's like fuck this neighborhood. There's always too many fucking people around.
Yeah, you were just like you were not having it when fucking.
Yeah, because okay, so I live like 3 blocks away from the Pike, which is where like the TwitchCon's going on. It's also the place where they do the Grand Prix, right? It's like this huge racetrack they have. And it's so fucking loud, like it'll wake you up kind of thing. And they start early,
Yeah,
like at 7.
Yeah,
I
I mean
don't
they're
like
they're
that.
race cars. They're fucking race cars,
They're
man.
really loud. I got this epic music for this Grand Prix talk.
Epic music.
That's
Oh,
so
which
weird.
music are you using?
Berserk soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty epic.
Now the Grand Prix, I would kill to see. It attracts a lot of people in. There's
Oh god.
What the fuck was
Sonny.
that?
What is that?
That was awkward.
What is
Um,
that?
I connected to the other server on my phone,
Oh yeah, you
and
can
it
be
just
in multiple.
blew the fuck up.
Yeah, you can be in multiple servers if you're on your phone. It's really awkward.
I
Like,
want to
I think I
meet
can
Kin
actually
in
be
real
the-
life.
Kin. Oh,
Yeah, Ig. Want to meet Ig in real life? 1v1 me.
Kin. 1v1 me, bro. In Final Destination, no items.
Ig wants one of us to fight Silver. Like we have to stream it.
Yes,
All
you
right,
do.
but I gotta use a weapon though.
Why do you have to
Which
use a weapon?
Because he's a big guy, and my weapon of choice is is a car.
No, like you have the
It's
advantage
they're
with speed.
considered a weapon.
You could be like, you know, like whoa, whoa, whoa. But you know, he has strength on his side, so. Oh, thank you, the Dark Magician, for the host.
Yeet. That's what I'm talking about, yo.
Yeet.
Oh, oh.
Did he have
Oh,
it
Sonny, I
message
got-
back?
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I think he's probably dead or still hanging out with people.
Yeah, probably. Well, it says he's online right now, but he's probably doing his own
He's
thing.
just probably on his phone, yeah.
Thank you, True Gunpla, for hosting our stream. Should we go ahead and get
Yeah.
started?
Yeah.
We can get started. As soon as he jumps in, we'll catch him up to all the questions and stuff.
Like moi.
Oh, okay, sorry. My internet was bad for just a second there. Scared me. Alright, Larry, do you want to host this one, or do you want me to do it? I'll do it.
Yeah. You like
yeah,
Berserk.
yeah.
You
I'll
actually
do it.
like Berserk.
Yeah, I do. I read the first anime and read the book when I was like really little. I watched the first anime and read the manga when I was really little, like, and I had no business reading or watching it.
That's fine.
Oh, you know what? In the meantime, guys, put down a manga in the Discord with a small description of what it is for the vote for next month.
What's the theme?
I don't think
There-
any of us read enough manga to actually put a theme to it.
Read a decent amount.
I didn't even know where to find it. I had to have Diggy tell me where to get it.
Yeah, so any manga that you would like to read, just go ahead and put it in chat. Put it in a Discord with a small description of it. Alright, okay, so today's I'm not good at talking today. I'm not good. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to this month's manga analytics, which is a temporary
Working
title. It's a working title. If you guys would like to vote for the name for the manga podcast that we're gonna have every single month, there is a straw poll down in the updates below. If you just scroll down, there's a little straw poll, and it has around 7 or so options of what you guys would like the anime podcast to be called. So go ahead and put in your votes. We're gonna find out what it is next Friday. We're gonna have one more
Anime
week
paper.
added to it, and so far, Anime on Paper is working. Imagine just saying that though. Hey guys, welcome to this month's Anime on Paper. Actually, that's not
sounds
so
fucking
bad.
Petty.
It's not so bad. I actually
It
kind of
sounds
like
poor.
that. There you go. There's the straw poll. Thank you, Sunny.
Hey.
Name for the straw poll. Name for the straw poll. That's what I said. See how good I am at talking today?
You're getting infected by my disease.
Name for the poll for the name, whatever.
Yeah, poll for name for the poll, guys.
Fine.
Name the poll and then poll the name. Okay, so
Damn
this
right.
week we're talking about the first 8 chapters of Berserk, which is also known as the Black Swordsman arc. If you guys have read or watched this, I think you're more than caught up. Actually, I think all of the animated features for Berserk were about Golden Arc. I don't think any of them are about the Dark Swordsman arc, except for the newer one that
Except
came out.
The more about the wait, the golden arc is before all the shit happens, right?
It's the prequel, yeah.
Oh, okay. The golden age. Alright.
Golden Age, yeah. Okay, so let's just start. So, guys, what was your first thoughts of? Oh, just a quick warning. There is spoilers to this. Not extreme spoilers. It's we're barely talking about the
First
beginning.
8
but...
chapters.
Yeah,
first
first 8
8
chapters.
chapters.
That's all we talked
So,
about.
first 8 chapter spoilers.
Yeah, if you're in here, you know what you're getting yourself into. Literally, you're getting yourself into spoilers.
Okay, let's go down the
Sorry,
list.
Asian mom.
Okay, let's go down the list. So, what was your guys' first impression when it came to this manga? Like, what were your first initial thoughts when you read the first chapter, kind of thing? I can't remember as far back as, I think I was just more over surprised. Like, oh my god, I didn't know manga can be this gory, and then, I got over it. That was probably my first thoughts. What about you, Kira?
I was shocked. Like, I didn't expect what I got, I didn't expect it in the slightest. It was very, very interesting.
Larry?
First thoughts on this was like, I mean, reading the first few, what was it? It was the first 2 book, right? That was like before the prequel starts, before it talks about his past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
Sunny, go ahead.
This shit's dark. Like this was like, I mean, I knew because people have been trying to get me. Like, I have 5 different people that have been telling me to read Berserk the past 5 years, and I told them I'll read it eventually, and I've finally started. And yes, this is exactly as dark as I expected it to be. Guts does not give a shit. It is extremely gory. I know the art gets a lot better later on, which is saying something because the art's pretty good now, but there are just some things that feel like a lot of effort's put in early on.
Mm-hmm.
I know it gets ridiculously good later on. But dark. Very dark. That is
Larry?
my first impression.
Yeah, art was kind of hard for me to go through, but first impression of the whole story was like, what is wrong with this guy? He's such a fucking dick. And then it's like, I get it. His world's pretty fucking crazy.
Guts is
bunch
suffering.
bunch of shit, bunch of demons going on. Bunch of people dying in horrible ways. You're like, all right, this guy he's obviously not a fucking hero. He's gone through some shit. What kind of shit makes him go through it? And then you go to the backstory. I'm like, whoa, yeet. Okay, I get it now. You right. But first impressions, like, in general, was like, I don't know if I was gonna like this, I guess, because it's not my taste for the gore, and like he's not a very he's a man main character. He's a man. He's a jock, like
Not
he's
a
the
woman
definition.
man. Not a woman, a
He's
man
a-
man.
He's a dude. He's like super
His-
dude.
His strength
it's
and
like-
determination gets him through
But he's
everything.
like an asshole, so it's like, I guess I didn't really like Guts that much, but fuck, it's so like you can't not like him in this fucking story because of all the shit he goes through. It's like, yeah, he has valid reasons to be a fucking asshole, and most people don't deserve valid reasons to be an asshole. This guy does.
You know what? You would dig. It's alright.
It's I.
You good though?
Okay.
I don't think that's the first impression, but yeah.
So, no, that's some first impression. So, like, at what point did you guys realize, oh shit, what am I reading? Like, oh shit, I didn't know, like, this, it was gonna be like this. I think for me, it was right in the beginning when he's fucking a snake demon. Like, the first 2
yeah.
pages,
Yes,
he's fucking a
I-
snake demon.
I think that very first page was amazing. It was like there's the setting, there's the tone, and then he just
Yeah.
kills her.
Why was he... You know what's kind of
Just-
weird?
Because she was a succubus. She's like, you fell right into my trap. Haha, no I didn't. Like, kind of that thing.
He's like afraid of being touched. And he was just fucking a girl, and it was like, aren't you afraid of being... Like, that doesn't make all that sense, but it's okay because I forgive it for the amazing artwork. But still.
I think I think it was like he didn't care because he had to do what he had to do to kill her. But when it comes to other people who are trying to be nice, who is trying to like get his trust, who just wants to be good to him, he doesn't trust them. I think that's when he'll snap. But like he was just trying to get close to kill her. Like that was his whole point. So he was like, I'll do it. You know, he'll do anything to kill the bitch. You know.
Yeah,
I think that was
is
his
true.
mindset. It wasn't like don't touch me, because if it was don't touch me, then he would be like Hayama in that soccer anime where he never wants anyone to touch him. But it wasn't.
I really wanna... Oh. Wait. Oh! There you go. It's
There you
perfect.
go.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry, my
Your stream was paused.
Yeah, my stream was paused. Okay, so I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead, Sunny.
Yes.
Maybe the reason. Oh, I think I forgot to. Shit. What, Larry? What did you just say?
I don't.
We all forgot.
You were saying something?
Yeah,
Oh no
like,
no! Oh, Guts is afraid of getting touched. I really
Oh,
wanna.
yeah.
Yes.
I really wanna.
think that's just.
Yeah?
Goddamn.
Go ahead.
I think that's
This is
maybe that's
awkward.
just like him not wanting people to get close because he sees that as anyone could betray him at any time. He's not very trusting because of everything that he's gone through.
Yeah.
Yeet. I think that
There's-
was the case too.
I'm not sure if it's a spoiler, but they actually get into that reason later on. I mean, obviously it's part of his backstory.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
I
So
I know,
They get into it later on.
I know. I don't know his backstory, but I basically know his backstory.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, isn't 1 through 8 like the
1 through
backstory?
8 is no, not.
There is no backstory.
no.
Oh, so he. I
There's
thought
like a
he didn't.
hint of him,
Very.
but other than that, no. it's
First
not a
met Griffith.
story. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he didn't want to get touched because of the events.
No,
of
no,
that
no,
time when
no,
he was a
no,
child. No.
no.
Wait, I
Haven't
thought,
read
No,
anything
those are
past chapter eight.
spoilers.
I thought we were saying no spoilers.
No,
I thought
that
we
is
were
no
spoilers.
spoilers, you dumb bitch.
I
For the
thought we were
first
doing
8
spoilers.
chapters. we're
Larry,
doing
did you read the
spoilers.
first 8 chapters? Did you
Did I
read
read
Berserk?
Did I read
Did
the right
you
one?
read it?
Did I read the right one?
Larry, 1 through 8. The first chapter through chapter 8.
Berserk-
Guardians
Not
of
the
Desire.
Golden Age. Golden Age is chapter 9 through like 50. Not that.
See,
When's okay?
By
Okay,
the title.
Golden Age is.
You didn't read it, did you?
Oh wait,
You didn't fucking read it, did you? You would know.
No.
You didn't read it, you stupid.
no, I think I read 8 books, not chapter.
8
How?
books?
How?
Books.
How? That'd be like 1,000 pages for the first
Yeah.
volume.
Yeah, I sat down for 6 hours reading it. And I was like, wow, this is really long for 8
No,
chapters.
you did not read 8 volumes in 6 hours.
You know what, though?
I don't think you did.
I think maybe
But I don't
he
think
did.
you read 8 chapters either. I
'Cause he-
don't know
Fuck,
what
how do
you
you
read.
type
'Cause
Berserk down?
he-
Give me a second.
Anyways.
I'm gonna go double check what the fuck I read. Give me 1 second, because I just want. I'm gonna go double check.
A
Okay,
lot
you
of
guys
people
talk.
think the Golden Age is the beginning of it, but it's not. It's just the event what happens right after the point with where you see Griffith for the first time, and then it goes to his backstory to when he was born, all the way to how he got that fucked up. This music's really fucking intense. Like Berserk has no chill on the music, by the way.
There shouldn't be any chill in the music.
There's not, but it's like
That's
you know,
just how it should be.
there's scenes where like Puck and Guts are just walking around doing their thing. Like, why can't I get that music? Like, I have super intense music playing in the background. So let's just get right into our favorite characters. I feel like there's only a couple to choose from, like either Puck or Guts. But Kira, go ahead and start.
Puck. I just love how tiny he is. He could fit in my pocket. And I just hate Guts. No offense, he's a fucking asshole. It's probably because I don't know his backstory, but I want to fucking stab him in the eyes. Like, I fucking hate
His
him.
one eye.
Yeah, like, I don't even know why that shit's always closed. Like, bitch, how could you see? But I hate him. I hate him so much. Whew, okay, but I actually love Puck so much. I think he's adorable, and he's just so tiny and he flies and he heals people. Like, come on, who wouldn't want that?
And thank God he's there because he's actual comic relief. And
Yes,
he actually makes it
all the
less.
time.
Uh,
Yes.
Sunny, your favorite character?
I dislike all of them. Puck, I guess. Guts is a terrible person, but he's gone through a lot. I know he has, even though I haven't read it yet. He's gone through a lot. Puck is... I don't really know why Puck is following Guts.
I don't
It-
either.
Puck is just like, wow, this guy's got a lot of really negative emotion. Wow, this guy just kills whatever the fuck he wants. He does not care. Wow, this guy is an asshole. Wow, this guy hit me. I'm gonna follow him. I'm
I
gonna
think
follow him some more. I'm gonna follow him again.
My only guess to that would be because he felt Guts' feelings and he just wants to know why. I think it's just the straight up curiosity that gets him.
I think he's trying to learn more and more. That's why he keeps watching.
Hmm. Larry, are you ready?
As much as I don't like Guts, I think I like Guts the most in the story. In the story, like Puck's like, oh, I'm a fucking fairy, I fucking heal and shit. But like, obviously, Guts is all about Guts. We see everything. So I don't think there's anyone else I can like more than Guts because he's the one that I have more information about. On top of that, we see him grow up. Okay, just to get this clear, where did everyone stop at?
Chapter 8.
Chapter 8. It's
What was the
okay,
last
okay,
thing
okay,
that
okay.
happened?
He met Griffith for the first time.
He killed the slug person.
Yeah.
Okay, wherever I read, it went all the way to
I
where
swear,
Griffith was
Larry.
a noble.
I swear, like,
That's
give me a spoiler
that's,
right now.
That's halfway through Golden Arc.
Holy shit! It says chapter 8. Like I read all the way up to there. Yeah, I've read about.
Oh
what is
no! They restart the countdown, Larry. They restart the countdown as soon as you get past the thing because it's chapter 8 in Golden Arc.
Yeah.
You weren't
Yeah.
supposed to read that. You're supposed to read the first 8 pages, which were the first 8 chapters, which was the Dark Swordsman, the Black Swordsman.
Oh my god! So I didn't read.
Because
up to-
the countdown restarts after that thing.
Fuck! I read basically 1,600 pages.
So you started right when Guts was born?
No, I started with. I think the last thing that happened.
No, where did you
was-
start? Where did you start?
What was the first thing that you read?
Yeah, well, the succubus, and then he kills a snake. He's like, "Bitch, you dead." And then like.
Oh, so he probably
let me
started
see.
from the beginning, but read a lot
Okay,
more.
yeah, I remember now. The last thing that happened before we went to the Golden Arc was the princess, and he killed the dad. He was like, "You can go you can
Yeah.
go slit your own wrist. I don't give a shit." And then he cried, and then, like you said, Diggy, a
Yeah.
few days ago, he was crying as he was walking away, and then it goes to the Golden Arc.
Okay, this
Remember
also
that? It goes to the
yes,
Golden
then it
Arc.
goes to Golden Arc after that, yeah.
And then I kept reading from there all the way up to chapter 8, supposedly.
You read way too much.
You guys said 3 chapters. I was like, oh.
You
okay,
didn't
well,
read
well,
enough, actually.
I
If
was
you
gonna
read
say,
that
I
much and
would've
still
sat there for, like,
dislikes it,
12.
then
I would have sat down for 12 hours finishing it. There's like 300 something, not 300. Sorry, there's like, what is this? Fucking 100 chapters. I don't know what this fucking thing is. Anyways, Guts is my favorite because I think the part that made me like him was when he was sad. I was like, oh, he's just a big softy.
No, he's.
Fuck him.
I feel like there's a difference between like your favorite character because you like them, or favorite character because you appreciate the character. I mean, I do not like Guts, at least
I don't
right
like
now
Guts
after the
either,
first
but
8
I
chapters.
appreciate his character.
But his character is very.
Exactly, that's why he's my favorite.
okay, my turn. I fucking love Guts. I love him to the very core. Like everything he does is because he doesn't want to feel. Like like all of his stone cold personalities because he doesn't want to feel. Because when he feels, he's not strong anymore. He becomes weak, and his whole entire concept is I need to be strong. I like only the weak die, so therefore I'm not gonna feel for anybody. Companions, fuck him. I don't care about this old man. I'm gonna kick him down even though he doesn't have any legs. Fuck Puck even though he helped me in battle like 7 times. He's just like, I can't feel. That's his main thing. But the fact that in the end he's weak enough to actually give in to those emotions, I love Guts. I think he's such a cool character, and the more you read it, I feel like the more everyone, not gonna sympathize with Guts, but I feel like everyone's gonna actually enjoy him more because the whole series is Guts. He's awesome. I fucking love him.
And his sword. It's a man and his sword.
Mm.
Slab of steel.
His sword should be a character.
I like how everyone kept mentioning that. That's not a sword. That's just a slab of iron.
That is a sword.
They said that like
I know.
they said that like 5 times in the fucking thingy. Sword.
It's because it is a slab of iron. It really is.
It does have sharpened edges, so
Yeah.
it
So,
is very much a sword.
What was your guys' favorite part? Kira? Or whoever's ready. You guys want to just go ahead and jump in?
Yeah, let me think. I gotta think.
When he feels, like, I think that part when he started crying hit me. I was like, ooh. Okay, but that's where we ended, right? No, wait, when he first met Griffith.
No, the crying thing was after.
Okay,
Griffith.
okay, yeah,
It's like the
okay.
scene after.
Because I don't want to go too far. That's why I don't want to go too far. When he first met Griffith, so a little bit into the Golden Arc, right?
In the other dimension. No, it's not into the Golden Arc at all.
No, how far did we read? That's what I'm asking.
You know when he cried?
Yeah.
That's when it ended.
Oh, okay.
That's the end of
when we-
chapter 8. Right
Yeah.
there.
Really?
He's talking to
That's-
Griffith. He goes into the other dimension because the guy wishes that he wouldn't die. Goes in the other dimension. Griffith is there. He gets pissed off at Griffith. He should be dead, but he's still fighting. He should be dead
Yeah,
again, but he's still
yeah.
fighting. And then the guy gets taken to hell. And then they leave.
Yeah, and that's where we
and then
stopped.
slit
okay?
your wrists.
Okay, and that's where
and
we
then
stopped,
crying.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so don't
That's
talk
where
about
we
the past.
stopped,
Okay,
not where
so we
you
don't talk about
stopped.
the past. Got it. All right.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, that was my favorite part when he just like he teared up and I was like,
That was probably mine.
because the whole way he was like a huge dick, and you're like, wow, he's such a he's such a hard ass, he's such a stone cold killer, all this shit, and all of a sudden he's like, he starts that face just made everything, and like Puck was just like, hey, Guts, why are you being such a dick? I
actually know my favorite part now.
I
That
know
part
what-
where he's fighting the person, he chops off his head, and then like his head starts growing on the sword. He's like, "You think you defeated me?" And then he turns the sword
And he
sideways and
slams-
slaps him against the wall. That was the best.
The fuck? Yeah.
I love that. That was a cool fight scene. That enemy was kind of annoying because he just kept coming back, but it was cool. It was a cool fight scene.
Wasn't that the third time that he fought him when when he was like infiltrating the castle?
Yeah, this is the third time he fought that guy in particular.
what's it called? Speaking of fight scenes, all I thought about as this like whole thing, if he's just going around fucking killing like giant fucking a mass amount of people, was the game must be really fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like
the Fist of the North Star game. It's a beat 'em up game.
it's a beat 'em up.
It's a Warriors game. But I thought that was funny. I was just thinking about that because he just goes around beating the shit out of a bunch of things.
Sunny, your favorite part?
Probably the second time that he fought the guy. When he slams into the old guy's, like I guess it's like a experiment area. He's a doctor, he's doing stuff. They got the egg thing. When he was fighting in there.
That room.
The second
yeah.
time he fought the like high guard guy.
And he was like disgustingly possessed. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like parrying every hit so fast they couldn't see it.
I was like, and
Could
I don't know, the
barely
way
see.
they explained it was like a Bleach flash step in. They're like, I can't see him even swing that massive thing around, but look at Guts, he's just deflecting everything like nothing. And I'm like, so these people are moving as fast as Ichigo's Bunkai is what I'm getting. Like, that's what I got from it. Like, we all know how fast Ichigo swings his Bunkai.
His Bunkai.
His Bunkai, yes. You know which one I'm talking about?
The buns.
Yeah.
Also,
the fucking-
I'm really attracted to Guts. I'm not sure if I said that already. He is so attractive in every way, shape, and form.
Mm.
Like, if you ever wanted to get killed by an anime character, probably Guts. Kira, your favorite scene?
At least you beat that really fast.
I want to be killed by Rem.
Was when they went to that like portal area and they're with the gods and shit like that, and then Guts is kind of just laying there, and he axes Puck to heal him. He legit axes for help. So to me, I feel like he felt vulnerable, like he actually couldn't do it without someone's help. So it felt so good, thinking that he actually needs people, that he's not that strong. Because I just hate him.
Okay, to be fair, him asking for help in the situation of like
I
5
know, but it
otherworldly
still
gods
felt
that can
good.
control
Like,
hell
I know.
are against him.
I mean, they weren't even fighting. Well, they did a little, because he went after them. But it still
They shrugged him off.
it still felt good. Felt good.
Did everyone say their favorite part?
Mhm.
Was there any parts? Oh, what did you guys feel about the old man when he was gonna die? Did you guys actually think Guts was gonna step in?
Oh.
No.
I didn't think Puck would either, but then he did. I
I'm
captured.
so proud of Puck.
Yeah, that was nice. So since you guys don't know about Griffith and all that, what do you guys think about Griffith when he first shows up, and along with the other 5 hands of the god, the hand of the god,
God.
hand of the god king? That's their names. Yeah, Larry can't answer this.
I can't answer.
Neither can I. So
Yeah, because I saw the movies too, so.
I guess, well, I thought the girl is a whore, you know? She looks like she would whore herself around a little bit. I don't know their names. And then the guy with, like, that looks like a bird. He looks like he'd be fabulous. Because there was, like, a small little flashback, and I think that was supposed to be him. With the really long hair, so I think he's fucking fabulous looking. And then there was another dude that kind of had an alien or brain head. He reminded me of something, but I can't remember from where.
was it
But
Mars
Reminded
Attacks?
me too.
I don't know. I can't remember for the life of me. I just remember seeing him, like, and he was green, like in whatever.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you a picture. Okay,
All right.
this is probably what you're talking about.
Because it looks so familiar, and I can't remember where. Where are you sending me the picture?
It's gonna be in the
Uh,
chat.
Fun fact here, there's
Actually-
a model of, there's Figmas of 3 of
There you go.
the gods right now.
Yeah, that thing.
Looks like the alien from Mars Attacks.
What is that?
It's the
What
aliens
is
from Mars
that?
Attacks.
I'm linking this in chat.
So.
What is this? What is that though?
God, it's so huge. Gosh, it's so creepy.
All the other
Jeez.
stuff, though, like, all the other ones I really didn't pay attention to. But those are my first impressions. Like, the alien looking dude, I don't know, I just think he's an alien that is gonna, like, come and probe everybody. Because he look, I guess, yeah. Oh my god, that is huge.
It is huge.
Never mind. The girl's a whore, and then the guy is freaking fabulous. And that's all I think of them so far, because that's all I really know. And that they're assholes, of course. But other than that, you know.
Sunny?
I would not be surprised if they like turn out to be some more neutral force, but they're like straight out like, oh, we're evil.
Mm.
There is no surprise with it. They're just like, we control hell. We can summon part of it here just to make a point. We're evil and shit. Generally, people don't say they're
Ooh,
evil.
we're evil.
Griffith looks
Ooh.
interesting. I wonder why he wears what he does when in the flashback he looks normal, like a normal soldier.
Huh.
I think that'll be interesting to find out about. The guy that looks like fucking like he's a vampire or something. He's just like hanging down from the ceiling. He looks ridiculous. looks absolutely ridiculous. Just there, he's just like Batman or something.
So, just guessing, why do you think Guts hates him? Because Guts is particularly after Griffith. He made that known, you know?
Brand. Put the brand on him.
That's what I'm assuming. Is that
And he
put...
killed his wife. Right? That's my guess. Don't know anything.
I don't know. I don't know. He's just. I just think
Alright.
he hates him for whatever reason. I don't know. I can't assume anything because it. From what I got from this dark, horrible past, so I don't know. I just know it's horrible. Trade or whatever.
Yeah, after knowing how dark the manga can get, it's... Yeah, you can probably assume why. Look, Danny's here, and he wants to know, he says, I know why, pick me. No. I can't even talk about it, because I know why. And Larry can't talk about it either, because he knows why.
Yep.
Okay, so, I completely drew a blank. If you guys think of any questions, feel free to interject. If the chat has any questions, please feel free to interject.
Are the demons based off anything?
Yeah. I mean, there's actual
Okay.
Baphomet in the book.
So they're just based off, what's it called? Like, what's Baphomet and stuff from?
The demonology.
Just
Like
the
actual
general,
real
just,
world demonology. Yeah.
but like general demonology, because you know how many religions have different gods, like Ashura and all that. Is there just
I guess Hebrew?
it's Hebrew? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Catholic.
That's what I meant.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
What
That's
do you
what I
call
meant.
it? That's typically where demonology comes from, is Catholicism. What do you call it?
well-
The whole thing, it takes a lot of... I know I kept saying this all throughout the week. Every time I had a live stream, I talked about Berserk. And I kept saying this. The whole thing seems like... It seems like the Divine Comedy. Have you guys read that?
Nope.
Dante's Inferno. That's the game of it. But the actual book is nothing like that. It's essentially a guy going through the 7 layers of hell. That way he can meet his
Lover.
wife in heaven. Yeah. And the whole Berserk seems a lot like it. Like, I'm not saying it took inspiration from it, but I am saying that there's a lot of lines to connect.
I'm pretty sure that's like one of those things that everything derives some kind of inspiration from. It's kind of like, I mean, like, not on the level of the Odyssey, but kind of similar in a way that, like, stories derive a lot from that. It is a cornerstone of narrative writing.
I actually read the first book. I want to get into reading into it. I believe Berserk is up to chapter 380 or 50. Do you guys
It's pretty
know?
fucking.
51.
Yeah,
It's pretty
51.
fucking far.
Okay, 50.
51.
And every chapter is around 50 to 120 pages. It was really easy to read. Did you guys feel that? Did you guys feel like it was like dragging?
Yeah, something about the manga that I didn't like was that maybe like you guys said how the drawing gets better, but I couldn't follow along with some of the scenes. I think the panel and guidance was a little off for me when it comes to the presentation. I don't know. I was like so I would look at like one of the pages where he's like swinging his sword. I'm like, okay, there's just too much going on here, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I can barely swung his sword. You know, that's just me. Is that just me?
I mean, I think it's
Oh, I get you.
not difficult to tell in the manner that he swung it, but I don't
That's my-
think it's difficult to tell in really anything. I mean, you can see the general arc. Something.
Yeah, but I mean, like in a shonen, is this shonen? This is shonen, right?
Oh yeah.
in a shonen type manga, translation, not translation. That's not the word. It's translation is not the right word, but it's the visual information should be very direct. I should understand just by looking at it. But if I had to think about what the hell is going on in a scene, I don't think that's good in a shonen manga.
I like Danny's comment. He said, "Let's all go. Let's all donate to Larry's GoFundMe for new glasses."
Wait, do I even need new glasses? Oh
no, he's saying
that's
that
a
you're
joke.
blind.
Oh. Fuck you. But like seriously, like there's some scenes there's just too much blood bladder, too much gore, too much body parts flying, and I'm like, okay, where the fuck is going on? Like you don't even know where he is anymore.
I actually had no problem with it. I followed the scenes really well. It came to.
I actually
reading it.
thought Larry said he didn't have a problem with it.
No,
Oh.
I had.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
This was one of the better ones for
For
directing
action.
what happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
for following through
I
fight
could very
scenes.
easily tell
Okay.
the arc.
Like maybe
that it
I
took.
read it. Maybe I read it too fast. But there's some things I'm like, okay, he swung his sword, but like, I guess one of the things was the monster design. It's just so like blobby and unformed.
I think it's amazing.
that like I don't know where he hit the thing. Like I think that's my thing. Like okay, cool. I know how he fucking stabbed them, but like, did he stab his face or did he stab his stomach? Like I'm really just not sure.
I don't think Guts knows either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
With those abomination things that he's killing, there's not really a way to know. What part did I hit?
Right.
Hope it was something important.
You're right.
What do you call it? What was your guys' favorite bad guy? Favorite bad guy? Who's your favorite bad guy?
Ooh.
Mine was mine was Griffith.
Griffith's so
'Cause-
far for me.
Yeah, I
Because, like-
guess so. The other two I didn't care for, but I want to know more about him. Like, why he Mega?
Yeah.
He's fabulous.
That was so video gamey, wasn't it? Where it's all like he just like it's like when you meet the bad guy in a video game and then they just fucking knock you down and then it's like, oh god, I didn't even try.
Yeah,
like
well,
I didn't even
it's
make a
like-
dent in
yeah.
him. And then later
It's like
on, you know
meeting
they're just
the
gonna
last
come
boss.
up and they're gonna be super strong and you're just gonna knock the fuck out of them. Yeah.
It's like meeting the
thing.
last boss, right?
Yeah, it's like beating the last boss, exactly. But right now, Guts is so weak by comparison. You can't even lay a hand on him.
I mean, I don't think they got enough of Griffith, so I don't think that's why they don't have a reason to choose Griffith.
Danny
I would
said,
choose Griffith
my
as
favorite
well.
bad guy is Guts. Okay, just to be fair, other than Griffith, who is your favorite bad guy? Who is your favorite person to hate other than Guts?
You have left literally two. There are only two
yeah,
people
yeah,
left.
there's not that many.
There's others. I like the little squire man who looked like Dr. Gensai from Rurouni Kenshin. He was kind of odd looking, and I thought he was drawn well. That's it. That's all
I
I gotta
wouldn't
say.
even call him a villain. He's just an assistant to a villain.
I
Yeah.
know who I hated.
Who?
That old man in the first village, how he sent all the women and children because he wanted to protect the village. Fuck that old guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that old guy. That old guy sucks dick. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, fuck
Mayor
that
of
guy.
the village or whatever.
Okay, so the snake guy. I don't know. Didn't his face look kind of like a vagina?
You
I'm
just had to say it,
guess.
didn't you?
No,
I mean,
for real.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I hate to say it like this, but that was the first thought I've ever thought when I saw him, even as a kid. I was like, is that a vagina? I was like, is that what that is? What the fuck is going on?
You're not wrong. Got him.
You
It
said
looks
you
like
read
one,
this
right?
at 10,
Yeah,
and you just like, that looks like a vagina right there.
I read a lot.
That's
of
the first
porn.
thing your mind
Yeah,
goes to.
it was. I was thinking like that looks kind of like a vagina. That's weird. But he only showed up for like a second, then he died. That was
The vagina
cool.
monster died.
Shadow Reaver, it does. Yeah, right. It feels like that's exactly what they're going for, and because of that, I feel like some of this manga also took inspiration from the person who designed Alien, the Xenomorph, because that guy incorporates penises and vaginas in all of his artwork, and it's all very much like Berserk. I forget his name.
That.
Grigor, whatever the hell his name is. He died a couple of years back. But his museum was filled with dark medieval architecture and, you know, dicks everywhere. Like, the Xenomorph is technically one giant penis, you know? He's also my spirit animal.
A penis is your spirit animal.
Diggy like xenomorphs.
I love Xenomorphs so much. Fucking amazing. So, another question for you guys. What was your favorite... Well, no, not favorite. What was a scene that you hated the most? Because I know this manga, it's aimed kind of to piss you off, you know? Oh, Kira, real fast, did you have a manga you wanted to put down?
Oh, I sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, my bad, okay. Oh, you right.
There's this kind of a scenes that I just hated a lot because I just hated Guts' attitude. So pretty much whenever Guts talked, for the most part, I just hated it.
I know what scene.
Like when he's just like when he's like bad mouthing the enemies, like the bad guys, the demons, whatever. I didn't really care. Like those were okay scenes, but when he's like bad mouthing people that are nice to him, I fucking hate him. Makes me hate that. So I guess all those parts I hated.
Larry?
That guy who was like, kill the king, he tortured my daughter and my wife and ate it right in front of me, like whole ass ate him. And then
Whole
he was
ass.
like, nah. And then he just kicked him like, dude, what's wrong with you? You didn't need to kick him. I was like, okay, like we get it. You tough guts, you hard,
Wow, edgelord.
you a real homie. But real people don't kick old men without legs. Like it just doesn't work that way, man. Like I get it, but you can't just kick an old man without legs.
Did you expect him afterwards just to be like, also, the N-word is just a word if you don't give it power?
Oh no!
Can't do
Just a
that.
fucking edgelord.
Is Will even here?
No,
Who put the
Is it-
gamer on this list? Diggy.
I didn't. I put Flowers of Evil.
Oh, then put the gamer
But,
on
Guys-
this list.
Oh, Kira.
I love the gamer.
I've never. It
Oh
looks
my
really
God.
interesting. So.
Oh my god, I haven't read it in a long time.
But yeah,
it's so good.
that scene though is just like, like you just gotta be more of a dick. Like, man, like I fucking hated that scene. Like everything else was like, okay, the world's gone to shit. There's a bunch of demons. Like, okay, that's just the setting. But with the main character, they gotta kick an old man without legs. Like, like something's. I just don't know what to say to that. I am appalled.
Appalled, sir.
Yeet. God, I hate that scene. That's like, oh, really?
Oh yeah.
What did you guys think of the overall art? Oh no, Sunny. I don't think Sunny. You said, did you? No, you didn't. You didn't say. Go ahead, Sunny.
The scene when he's in the carriage, like he's like the guy and his daughter are they pick him up off the street and he's like, oh, I'm being chased by demons. They don't take him seriously, and then the demons attack, and then they kill her, and then they infest her, and then get her to kill her father. That's fucked up. And then Guts, kills all the demons and barely, he's not having a good time. Yeah, that was hard to read.
That's also a scene where he was like super edgelord with the priest in the carriage, because he was just like, also God doesn't exist, dumbass, and then he just goes to sleep, and it's like, he's helping you. What are you doing, you dick? God, fuck Guts, but I love him. Fuck Guts and fuck Guts. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeet. Yeet.
Larry, can you go ahead and read Mark's?
For some reason, I hated the scene where that one guy's wife was in that goat-looking guy. I don't know why, but that scene really got me, even though I didn't even like that fat dude. Oh, that was a pretty disturbing scene. Yeah.
Oh, where the wife's fucking
Goro,
that
Goro.
demon?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
awkward
God.
as heck.
I did
That's
not expect
terrible.
the story to go there. Like,
I did not.
I thought that I didn't think that it would be like that, and you really can't like blame her. I mean, like, some weird god thing comes in and is like uses otherworldly powers to charm you, and you're doing that, and he's just like, no, how could you? It's like,
But
I
then,
don't know, maybe
but
it's
then
weird
afterwards,
unnatural power.
she just smiled at him. She was like, "Yeah, I did it, and you're not gonna kill me. What now?" Like she just smiled at him. What the fuck?
What now, bitch?
Yeah.
He's sexy goat man. That's what he is. Was apparently.
Hey, Larry.
Ew. Sexy goat man. Ew.
Actually,
Gross.
that demon actually is constantly making appearances, so you'll see him more often.
Don't cry, boy. Don't cry.
Yay,
It's-
some
it's-
goat dick is what I want in this manga.
And I don't think anything from this was easy to take. It definitely doesn't get any easier. The part I hated the most was probably the decapitation scene with the old man. But I did like how in the end he screamed out, "Take revenge for us," and then he got his head cut off.
Yeah.
But then you also see him again in that big black void thing, you know?
Yeah.
That was-
He is one of the souls that takes the guy to hell.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
gets his vengeance.
he did get his vengeance, you're right. What do you guys think the egg of the king is? The behelmet? I think that's what it's called?
Wasn't that the
Wait.
portal?
Didn't they already said what it
behel-
was?
The egg with the
It's the portal.
face.
Yeah, but like what
They
what,
did
what kind of
opens the way.
importance do you think it holds?
Very important because I think it's what. Apparently, when it's around, it could grant wishes. But you have to sacrifice people, apparently. I ain't down to fucks with that.
And then
I
with it, people they sacrifice get the mark of the sacrifice, which is what Guts has on his neck.
Yeah.
Scary. This manga's scary. Anything else you guys want to add to it?
It's
like-
spoofy.
Yes. Do you guys think this fit the month of Halloween?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This come up, read it.
Hey, oh yeah, final. Do you guys think you're gonna continue reading it?
Yeah.
I'm curious to know his, why he's an asshole. Like, I just want to know why he's a fucking asshole. Because I seriously hate him. I just hate
know.
him.
All I know is Guts has the most tragic backstory of any character ever.
And I
If-
want to
That is what I know.
know what it is.
If you don't mind CGI in anime,
I'm not
Then
watching
I-
anime.
then I suggest the 3 movies, because the 3 movies you can get right through Golden Arc and just watching those 3 movies.
Oh,
They actually
yeah,
do a
the
very
movies-
good job in adaptating the manga to anime.
Yeah, don't look at the anime when you're thinking of 3D. The movie was way different. Way different. It's so fucking good. And
Yeah,
that
it's
is
pretty
the whole
perfect.
prequel. That is the whole prequel. The movie.
yeah, it's the whole Golden Age.
Just
Because
3
Golden
movies and
Age,
you're
it's what do you call it? It's like 50 chapters, right? Golden Age.
Damn.
It's pretty fucking long.
It's like about 1,400 pages. Cause I was like when my chapter 8 was like probably one more volume for the end of Golden Age.
It's 6 hours watching the movies, probably 6 hours reading the manga. It just depends what you want to do, you know.
Yeah.
Also, there's the original anime, which also covers Golden Age, except I don't know about if it covers the entire thing, like where shit actually hits the fan, or if it actually just does all the stuff that, you know, Guts actually growing up. That you're gonna have to ask someone else, but I recommend the movies if you don't want to go and read. But the art, I don't know, I think the art keeps you for the manga. I think this was pretty easy to read because Guts doesn't talk that much, so you know you just kind of just skim through
He just
all of it.
screams.
Yeah. I mean, that's okay. You can find out why he doesn't have an arm and doesn't have an eye and has a scar on his nose and he's a dick. You know, find out all those
He doesn't have
reasons.
arm.
I recommend Golden Age. I actually like that better than the Dark Swordsman.
Yeah.
Black
Thinking
Swordsman.
about, they kind of did explain everything in Golden Age, like, oh, he's not having an arm. How do you get the curse? Why doesn't he like people talk?
Like
it really-
everything, everything that you have questions to,
everything's
it's all there.
explained, and then you have an appreciation of like, oh, okay, he wasn't just a fucking asshole character. Some guy was like, I'm just gonna make a fucking asshole. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
he
mean?
wasn't an asshole character. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I recommend Golden Age though. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Just,
I
it's just
felt
the,
like
whether
we
you want to,
didn't get
whatever
enough
you want to
to-
watch it.
I felt like we didn't get enough to read, Diggy. Like, you can't make him read the first chapter and then ask him questions. Like, they've got to read.
Yeah, but I
both.
also can't make them read 50 chapters and be like, be ready to talk about all of that, which eventually I think I
Okay.
will make everyone do is read Golden Age because that is actually pretty fucking great in my opinion. There's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to discuss there. I like how Larry gets into spoiler territory. It's his thing. Yeah, he doesn't know when to shut up.
Well, I didn't even know I read that fucking far. I was like, fuck.
You don't have to talk that fucking far.
I mean, you're right.
Mm.
So, I don't have any more questions. I kind of feel like this always can be dragged out just a little bit longer with the fifth person, but it's just us four today.
I think 4 is fine.
Yep. Doesn't have to be 2 hours every.
Can I
Yeah.
put an ending credits
Oh,
on?
it's actually 5 more minutes. So far, for the voting poll, it seems like the gamer's gonna win. I don't think the other ones are gonna shoot to the top anytime soon.
Yeah,
Wait, I didn't vote. Oh shit, where is it?
because that one seems so cool. I wanted to read it.
I do not remember where I left off, but it was somewhere in the end of season 2.
Is it
And then
is it like the one with the really long pages? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a Korean
Oh.
web.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it the Korean one?
Yes,
But I
it is
wasn't sure if
Korean.
it was.
Which one?
The gamer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to read that. I've always seen it. I know it's like always top on every
It's really good.
original
I-
comic website.
It's also very specific.
Mhm.
I don't know how many chapters we would read, and it does take a little bit to ramp up to actually be good. Because you don't really get invested in the characters until way later on, and there's pretty much just like the 2 or 3 characters that you actually care about.
Oh, it just got another vote. I don't think the other ones are gonna beat it. Anyways,
No.
let's all go down the line and say our feelings about Berserk, our final thoughts, and then the rating you give it, whether you recommend it or not. I'll go first. I love Berserk. I love the whole fantasy thing and that it's not all fairy tales and cutesy. It's actually very much like real life, and Guts, you really grow with him as he's going through the story, and it makes you love a dick for some reason, you know? Like, it just makes you love this complete asshole. And you want to finish it, which is why so many people were upset when the guy took a break for like so many years. Because it just didn't feel fair, because the story goes
When will
so...
they get off the boat?
the story goes so in depth with itself, and it's really good. I highly recommend it. I actually give this no, not the anime. Don't watch the anime. I give the manga a 10 out of 10. I wish I can give it more, but that's already a perfect score. Kira?
I mean, I did like the violence in it. Like, I like that it wasn't like scared to do that. But I hate Guts so much. So it makes me not enjoy it. I'm sorry, because I know you love him. You can have him. Like, he's such an asshole. But I do like Puck. I think Puck's adorable as fuck. So I guess because of how much I read, it does make me want more. And like the storyline so far, pretty decent, but because of how much I hate Guts so far, which I know that's intentional, it's so you want to know why he's such a fucking asshole. Maybe I'll give it like a 4.5 because I hate him so much. Like it just
I
makes me want to
understand.
hate this whole thing. But
I understand.
what else? It's not for the faint of heart, so it's hard to recommend it. But like, if I knew if someone that was okay with gore and okay with this type of stuff, yeah, I'd recommend it. It wouldn't be like my top priority to recommend though. Fuck Guts, man. That's all I
Larry?
got.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, I kind of follow Kira. What? No, sorry. No, I don't follow Kira. I don't follow Kira. I think it's just a very selective audience because it's really fucking good, and I see all the reasons why, and I watched the movie and I read really deep into it, so it's like this is fucking good as a collective. But I also know that this is not my kind of thing. Um, artwork, I I don't I haven't gone deep enough to know where to see the artwork changes, and I'm not a fan of the artwork. Action wise, you don't. I think this is like a classic to like gore. It's like if you watch Hellsing, you're like, yeah, I like Hellsing. I'm like, oh, you'll like Berserk then. Like, I think it's a classic to gore, and if I had to give it a rating, my personal rating would be 7 out of 10. But I do think this one deserves a lot more praise, like a 9 out of 10, because of the story buildup and the development of the character. There's not that I see plot holes, but it's very consistent, and it has the good thing of a shonen, character development, and it has very distinct, different characters, and that's always the great part.
Funny.
I have had Berserk hyped up for me for a really long time. People have always said like it is incredibly good, and I think it lived up to the hype actually. I really liked the chapter so far. I know it gets better. I know they go more into the backstory. As much as I hate Guts, that is not the criteria for liking manga as a whole. It is very graphic. I would recommend it if you can take that kind of thing. It is very, very violent. And yes, it is indeed the Dark Souls of manga. And I feel like I haven't really seen enough of it to really truly give it a score. But if I had to, off the basis of the first 8 chapters, 8 or 9 out of 10. But I know that it gets like the start is really slow and it gets a lot better later on, so it'll probably end up being 10 out of 10 for me by the time I get to actually getting around to actually reading the rest of it.
I actually have one more question for you guys. Where do you think it's gonna go from here? Larry, once again, you can't answer. Neither can
It's
I.
gonna kill a lot
Okay.
more demons.
I think from here it's gonna give us a story of how like fucked up Guts' past is, and it explains everything. I also think he's going to fight the God Hands and a lot more demons, and he's gonna have a lot more nightmares. That's all I got. That's where I think it's gonna go.
What do you want to happen? Like,
what do I want to happen?
yeah, like if the story was to just go any way you want, like how would you want it to go from here?
I would want it to explain the background of Guts so I can understand him a little better. And I do want him to fight the Guardians. Like I really want to like I just wanted to fight them because they're probably OP as fuck. I want him to fight then I just want to see that epic battle. And then I want to know like why he was like marked and everything. Like, so I guess that's about his past too. Like why he hates them and everything. So more detail about that. And that's pretty much it. And Puck. I just want Puck to be there. I want him to be the background cheerleader.
Want Puck to like pick up Guts' sword and just be like, "Come on, Griffith!" Just fucking fight each other to the death. Puck wins though. That'd be it. That'd be 10 out of 10. That'd be 20 out of 10. Perfect score.
That would be.
Funny.
I want him to continue to stand against the odds, have his brute force, strength, determination get him through overwhelming hardship, continue to find out more about the God Hand and how he can fight them and how he can get to them, and eventually walk up and slap the shit in. And I know there's a boat somewhere involved, and it takes a long time to get off of it. Yep.
All right. So, a lot of expectations for the manga. I highly recommend reading this. If you like, you four just right here, keep reading it. You know, if this is your thing. Yeah, Larry, you can stop.
From what I know, I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't
I
know.
just want to know, how is he gonna get stronger? Like, I don't
Oh.
know. Like, he meets Griffith. He obviously can't beat him. He has a fucking cannon in his arm. And shit.
Yeah, that cannon ain't gonna
You
kill a
know.
god.
So like I know the backstory, but like that's all I know. I don't know where he went after that. Like, I don't know how the fuck he's gonna get stronger to beat Griffith. Like, what can he do? Is he gonna become part demon because he has a mark and they want to eat him, like demons and shit? So I'm sure he's gonna be like part demon or something. But he doesn't want to be a demon, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, he said no to accepting the egg, so it's all like I'm not sure if he'd
Yeah.
be a demon. He said no to accepting it, so.
Yeah, so I'm like, how is he gonna beat Griffith? He's only a human, and they made it pretty clear that he's just a human. Humans have limitations, so it's like,
Maybe
have a
eventually.
feeling-
Yeah?
I have a feeling he's the first person to actually make it this far with that mark on him.
yeah, because you're like honey to bees. That's what you are. So it's like,
Yeah, we seen it already. Like, as soon as you get that mark, you're fucking demon food. Like, you're not gonna get far unless you could fight them. So yeah, he's probably the only one to actually get as far as he did.
could just be an asshole.
So, next month, it seems, look at the voting poll. Want to put it in one more time, Sunny? To see maybe if anyone else jumped in and hasn't voted yet?
I 4 votes. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Next week, we're going to be talking about the anime Hell Girl. We're going to be talking about the very first season, which is also a Halloween theme. It won last week. So if you guys want to join us for that,
spooky.
it's the first season of Hell Girl. Next week, 8 o'clock Pacific Coast Standard Time. And yeah, you guys can join us for that. I think Silver and Echo will be with us that week, so
Are we
we'll
moving it
have
to 8?
6 people. 8, yeah.
Instead of 8:30?
Oh, 8:30, my bad.
It's 8:30. The pre-showing. We have a pre-showing.
Yeah, we have a pre-show. That way everyone can get settled in, nestled up.
Yeah,
They're
I'm already
playing-
halfway
talk
through
about
Hell
anime.
Girls. So.
So, I think we probably should just close the voting polls. The gamer won. It won by it won by 6 votes.
Damn it! I
By
wanted
4
that.
votes.
4
wish
votes, my
mine
bad.
won.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That sucked.
What? I mean, yours got 2 votes, Larry.
But
But mine won, Larry. Oh, got him.
Damn it! You don't want Yuri in your life? Fine then. You don't want a Yuri.
It has to
between-
be appropriate.
Shoujo I.
Shoujo I, Larry. Girl love, not girl sex. We can't read
not- it's
anything
girl-
that has
it's-
that
it's
unless
girl
he kills
love.
them afterwards.
Girl love. It's girl love. It's cute. But anyways,
So,
what's the summary?
a normal high school
Um,
student suddenly develops special powers where his entire world is shifted into a game-like setting. Is that correct?
Okay, so
Hmm?
that's a terrible synopsis. Okay, so
Oh,
the
is
gamer is
that-
pretty much the
Thanks.
gamer is
Kira
about a
wrote
guy
it.
who
Oh, I didn't write it. I just took it from the bio because I have no idea what
Yeah,
it's
the
about.
bio's terrible.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I was like,
basically
that's so mean.
it's a guy who, if I remember correctly, he just wakes up one day, and he's basically seeing the world like it's a game. Like he has a stat screen, and he levels stuff up, and he can see everybody's like a nameplate above their head, and it's him like figuring out the kind of underworld of the city that he lives in, and fighting and discovering magic users and figuring out why he has this power, because no one else has it. He's the only one that has it. Other people use magic, but he doesn't have. They don't have like that ability to see that. The gamer is his power, and this is a Korean webcomic on
I
Web.
don't like it.
It is by Sang Song, I guess. I am going to guess that's how you say that. And I think it's really good. I read it a few years back. I really liked it. I haven't really caught up with it, but I'm looking forward to reading it.
Me too.
So if you guys want to come over to us whenever we're talking about it, it'll be on Friday, November 24th at 8:30, and you have a whole month to read it. I'm not entirely sure how many chapters. Sunny, how many chapters should we read?
I was thinking about that. Are you sure we shouldn't do it on the 17th? That would be in 4 weeks.
Supposed to be on the fourth one. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so 17th. 17th, you're right.
Yep.
I didn't even realize
At
that.
8:30. Chapters. The chapters are really short. They probably take like 5 minutes to read each. Probably somewhere around like mid-20s. I don't remember where the arcs end. And like I said, it does ramp up a little bit slowly. It's a lot better in mid of season 1, which ends at like 80 or something. Which we're not going to read that far in.
No precise
It depends on
chapters.
how much time you want to invest into it.
How about this? Guys, we'll let you know next week exactly how many chapters, and if you guys are regulars to the stream here, I'll keep the chapters down at the bottom. So,
Or you
we'll
can just
figure
join
it
the
out,
Discord
and we'll
look at the
do
announcements
that. Or you
button.
can join the Discord. You guys scroll down, there is an Otaku Anonymous Discord, and you just click on the link, and you guys can discuss anime with us whenever you want. So, yeah.
I would expect it to be somewhere around 25 to 30. They are very, very short chapters.
Alright. So, we'll keep you updated with that, guys. And I think that's about it. Anything else you guys want to add? We talked about the Discord, talked about the manga for next time, talked about the anime we're going to read for next week. Anything else you guys want to mention? Tell them that you love
we're
them.
gonna read for next week.
Yeah.
Did you hear what you said?
Oh, well, what if you watch it in Japanese, Kira? You're going to read subtitles.
I'd still be watching it, though. It's more of a skim read than read.
Whatever.
Sorry.
What is this? Credits? Is this Ocean Man? Oh my god, Larry.
Ocean Man, take me by the head.
But this has nothing to do with Berserk. I don't even know why you sent it to me.
I'm
Is
spending
it the
credits
GBA
on-
Discord? It's actually the OA Discord. If you look down at the bottom, it's a Discord logo, but it has spiky cat ears along with spiky glasses. And if you click that, you're automatically going to be sent to the OA Discord. Otaku Anonymous.
And hopefully if the bot's not broken because they've fucked up the dice roller and overloaded it with voice commands, hopefully the bot will say hi to you. Unless it bugged out again. I know.
Larry, I barely realized I'm not going to play that song. What if
Why?
YouTube decides to demonetize us? I'm not going to play that song. How about
wait,
you just
you're
sing
right.
it? As we close out.
Ocean Man.
Thank you
take
guys so
me
much for
by
watching.
the
I hope you guys
hand.
join us for next week,
Ocean
Friday.
Ocean Man.
I hope you guys
That's
join
all
our
I
Discord
know.
to see more of us and to talk to us
Ocean
about
Man.
anime. You don't know the
Ocean Man.
words.
Ocean Man.
Oh.
Literally repeating the same thing over and over.
Ocean Man.
Ocean Man.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Larry,
Bye.
keep singing.
Peace. Ocean Man.